Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hello, my name is Bryten, I'm a part-time reseller, and today we have a Goodwill Blue Box from Tennessee. Very excited to open this. Hopefully there's some good stuff in here. We are obviously looking for some name brands, some silver, some gold, you know, a little bit of this and a little bit of that. And let's get started. First, I'm going to show off that I haven't opened the box or tampered with it in any way. All right, always gotta get that out of the way. And let's get into it. I can't remember when the last time I opened one from Tennessee was. Last week's video was a amazing thread-up DIY box that I got this gorgeous 14-karat white gold ruby and diamond ring out of. If you haven't watched it, I'll link it right there above. Y'all, I'm blown away. Blown away by this ring. I mean, oh. And we still have one more DIY box to open. I was able to get two, so hopefully that one's just as good or better. But this week, again, we have some gorgeous faceted beads, some gorgeous rhinestones. We have, a vintage brooch. I love getting brooches in these boxes. So we have some bling bling. Oh, but it's missing a stone. I can see that right off the top. So yeah, let's see what else do we have in here. I see maybe some vintage. I love this cowboy boot. There we go. And, ooh, what is this? Holy moly, what is that? It's like a coin. Oh, it's marked. Landau? Landau? That's amazing. That might be really cool. That could probably pay for the box, maybe. Who knows? These boxes are, I believe, $60 now. If you don't know how to get one of these boxes, they restock every Friday night at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. 6 p.m. Eastern Time. And you have to be on the site exactly at 6 o'clock to get one. They sell out within a minute. So here is what we have. And let's get started with this brooch. Again, it is stamped Landau. I believe that's what it says. It is a silver tone brooch. It is like a faux coin in the middle. I mean, that is amazing. It is silver tone, like an antiqued silver, like intentionally aged with this very shiny gold tone. That is stunning. Wow. All right, so I'm going to have to look that up, and I will have a price on the screen. The prices that I give on the screen are my subscriber prices, meaning they are around 50% off of what I would list the item for. If you have never purchased from me before, all you have to do is send me an email at BrytenYourDay@yahoo.com. I'll have it right here on the screen. And all I need is the timestamp. If you tap the screen, there's a timestamp right here in the corner, a very brief description, coin brooch, and then the price that I send the video, which will be on the screen. So timestamp, brief description, and the price. That is very helpful. And if you want to add a screenshot or a picture of the item, that's also, an extra step you can do. Just make sure to email me right away because, as I said, items do sell pretty quickly for my videos. So you might want to email quickly to get in line for the item. All right, so price on the screen for that. That is amazing. All right, then we have these faceted beads. Then we have this necklace. So I'm just going to dump it. We're just going to dump it. I said we have a lot of earrings. Ooh, we have a match. Typically, I wait till I get matches to show the earrings. And these are gorgeous, like bright pink on like an antique gold tone. Very kind of boho, but also Barbie-core. We're going to say $2. $2 for the pink tassel earrings. Great for summer. And those are mismatched, so we're going to leave those. So we're going to just dump all of this out. Lots of littles. Lots. Oh, we have a little band ring. We have a little band ring. Okay, so we got everything out of the box. You got to check in the flaps. Always check the flaps. You never know what are hiding. And we're just going to shove all of these back here. Ooh, we have a little... Ooh, this looks like gold. Y'all, I got this new eye candy magnifying glass with lights in it. So hopefully this will make it easier Maybe not. I don't know. To see maker's marks. Yeah, this is marked 14K. This is marked 14 karat gold on the earring back. I don't know if it's going to see it or not. It is very tiny, but it is marked 14K. So that is very exciting. I hope we get the match. What is that, a sapphire maybe? It's a super, super dark blue color. It is testing as... So I think this is a spinel. It's in topaz. It's in the middle of topaz and spinel. So I believe this is maybe a blue spinel. That is gorgeous. Super dark blue color. And hopefully we get the match, marked 14K. Yay us! We're already off with a really cool brooch and a 14K stud earring. That's exciting. And then not all boxes you get gold though, FYI. Not all boxes you get gold, that is for sure. This earring is stamped 925. A little 925 bumblebee. So again, hope we get the match to that. By the way, again, rings that I'm wearing. I am wearing the gorgeous ruby and diamond ring that I got last week. I'm also sporting this gorgeous moonstone, which I got from Frances over at Sassy Mingo. I will link her channel. But I absolutely love this ring I got from her. Stunning. One of my favorite rings. All right. Let's see. Ooh, we have Kendra Scott. We have a Kendra Scott earring. Love the holographic iridescent coating on it. My fingerprints. Needs a good clean. That's exciting. I hope we get the match. And oh my goodness, did we just get native sterling? Spelled out sterling? M-Y sterling. Oh my goodness. Yeah, typically boxes are not great. So this is crazy. I really hope we get the match to these earrings. I mean, we're only, what, 5 minutes in the video, maybe 10 minutes into the video, and we've already gotten silver, gold, silver, and Kendra. Wow. Okay. Cross our fingers, we get matches. Okay. Next we have another brooch. This is interesting. It is stamped. Y'all, this is stamped 18K. There's no way this is 18 karat gold, right? These are testing as emerald nephrite. Yeah, they are testing as emerald nephrite. There's no way this is marked. There's no way this is really 18K, is it? There it is. It's marked right there, 18K. That can't be right. It is magnetic. So maybe it's 18 karat gold plated. It's got to be 18 karat gold plated. It does appear to be old. I mean, it sticks out way past the thing. I mean, just because it's magnetic doesn't mean it's not gold. Oh, this looks like we have an opal. We have a gorgeous opal earring that is marked 925 on the post. Wow. Okay, put that to the side with the other earrings. Wow. Okay. This is already starting out amazing. Let's get my testing acid, and we are going to test this with 18 karat gold acid test, which 18K is also what I use for testing silver. In my opinion, it just does much better than the actual silver acid. So that was right here. And let's test it right here as well. This is very exciting. 18K acid. Well, and it does appear to be fading. Yes, I mean, there is some residue left, but it mostly disappeared. It mostly disappeared. Let's just try it with the 14K just to make sure. And we use 14 karat gold acid, because if it is 18 or even a little quality of gold, it would test for 14 as well. And it disappeared. It disappeared. So I would assume this is some kind of gold plated brooch. It's definitely not gold. However, it is testing as, again, a nephrite. It is testing as a nephrite emerald. All right, well, I'm going to do some research on that, so I will hopefully have a price on the screen. I mean, that is a gorgeous brooch. Absolutely stunning. Don't know what it is, don't know what material it is, but it's stunning. All right, let's pull out some more pieces. Now, I do have some mystery boxes available for sale. Let's see, this is a Claire's. We are missing some rhinestones, so that will just be craft $1 for the Claire's necklace. So let me show those really quickly. So I have 2 craft bags for $10. So I have this craft bag. This is all craft items that have wear, missing stones, single earrings, some tarnish. Great for crafters that like to repurpose, you know, rhinestones and beads. This is $10, and it's quite heavy. Then we have this craft bag that is also $10. Again, it's missing rhinestones, broken pieces, tarnish. There's a watch in here. There's some shell beads. There's acrylic beads. There's, you know, lots of fun pieces. This one is also going to be $10. There's an Alex and Ani that has some tarnish. Again, very hefty. I did not weigh these, but if I had to guess, over 3 pounds. Easily over 3 pounds. Then, this one is all wearable jewelry. So, we have some googly eye bananas. We have some smiley face studs. We have some fashion studs, some tassel earrings, some football earrings, some lava stone bracelets. Items in this are in mostly good condition. Maybe there's some slight wear, but for the most part, they are wearable. No missing stones. No absolute craft items. Wearable. Just wearable jewelry. And this one is also going to be $10. $10 for the wearable jewelry bag, okay? Sorry, I should have started off with those, but there you go. I've had a lot of people ask me for craft bags and wearable jewelry bags, so there you go. Hopefully you guys like it. Here's another stud mark 925. Put that to the side. All right. I might just have to move all the earrings to the side because it looks like we have a lot of good earrings, so I don't want to take too much. Oh my goodness, this one looks amazing. There's this. Also stamp 925. We have a pave star. I hope we get the match to that. Love it. All right. And then we have this. It looks like it is an earring that is marked FD? TD? I'm not sure that mark, but it's a gorgeous earring. Hopefully we get the match. All right. We have a very dainty chain, which usually you know what that means. Sterling gold or something typically good. This is very tangled. I love whatever the stone piece is right here, though. Those look like real gemstones. Ooh, we have another what appears to be 925 stud. Yes, 925. Little turquoise stud earring. Yay. Okay. Y'all, Goodwill is stepping up their game. Goodwill is definitely stepping up their game. This is, so far, a pretty fun box. Okay. What was I doing? Oh, this. Let's show this. This is a gorgeous glass faceted necklace. Let's see. There is a... Oh, it is a double layer. It is a double layer. Look at these gorgeous faceted crystals. It appears to be in great condition. These are kind of like a Mercari glass where it's like some of it is completely clear, with some of it has like a little bit of a haze to it. Gorgeous. We have silver and clear, and then like again the Mercari. Gorgeous, gorgeous. And for the White House Black Market, again in excellent condition. We're gonna say $8. $8 for the White House Black Market. All right. Then we have this craft necklace. Yeah, craft has wear, missing stones. So it'll be $1. We have a bead. We have an earring. We have this faux stone. It's definitely faux, definitely not real. Ooh, this looks like a good earring. Also stamped 925 on the back. Yay. And this is a really fun piece of rose quartz. Love that. All right. These are faux stone. These are acrylic. There is some wear on the clasp, and this will just be $1. $1 for the craft necklace. Let's show this gorgeous piece. This is marked Casey, which is Kenneth Cole. Really pretty earring. Put that to the side. Okay, then we have this necklace that is marked BPD, which is, oh, I've had this before. Something designs. I can't remember. The faceted necklace. There is some light wear on the clasp. Okay, there is some wear on the clasp. But these do appear to be like metal or something. And I think there's little inset stones in these rondelles that do appear to be more than maybe glass. I'm not sure. Really nice. All right, then we have an ear cuff. If anyone wants the ear cuff, we'll just say $1. These are great for summer. If you don't know what ear cuff is, you just literally cuff it to your ear and this little charm dingles from it. $1. Okay. We have another brooch. Gorgeous piece of glass with like an antique bronze metal. Really pretty. And for the brooch, we'll say $4. $4 for the vintage brooch. Pretty. Next we have a pendant. I don't think it's silver. Nope, it's not silver. That'll be crafted $1 for the charm. Next we have some cowboy boots. It says, "My heroes have always been cowboys." I don't know how to pronounce that. Buckle Co. 1991. We are vintage. For the pendant, I will have a price on the screen. Really fun piece. All right, this is marked with a little anchor. "Life is good on the water." Really cute. It's like an antique kind of matte gold tone. We'll just say $2. Earring, 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 earrings. We have a ring. Earring, earring, earring. All the earrings are going to go to the side. And I'll put rings to the side and we'll get all the measurements on those at the same time. Here's a pair of earrings that are in a little baggie. Let's see what they say. These are non-magnetic, so I think these could possibly be 925 silver. So I'm going to put these to the side and we'll test them at the end. All right, this chain has been calling my name. So let's see what this chain is. It appears maybe to be gold filled or something. We have a bracelet. Oh, this is actually marked gold filled. So this is marked right on it, gold filled. Don't know what the carat gold filled it is, but it is marked gold filled. It has a magnetic clasp with a safety chain. And these are like a smoky gray color. They are testing as a quartz amethyst citrine, so they are a quartz. And this is gorgeous. So very nice quality piece. We're going to say $6. $6, and it is a size. I don't have my size code. Oh, I do. It is a size 6.5. Size 6.5, and it is $6. And again, this is a great piece to take with you when you go thrifting. You can be like, oh, is that magnetic? Oh, yep, magnetic, not gold. Is this magnetic? Nope, not magnetic. It could be gold. I love wearing magnetic bracelets to the thrift. Oh, and there's little tiny rondelles. How gorgeous. $6, which is a steal for that. New without tags. All right. I want to see what this is. All right. I went and got everything untangled. And this is what I was able to untangle. Some more earrings. And then we had 4 necklaces in this. So this is a super kind of coppery necklace that is crafted $1. Then we have this gorgeous. These look like real pearls. They appear to be real pearls. What are the in-between beads? Just glass. Okay, these are just glass in what I would assume are real pearls. Really cool. It's on the matte gold tone chain. And it is marked with a little rhinestone. And it says it is Karma Bella. Karma Bella. Really pretty. Again, what appears to be real pearls. And I will have a price on the screen for that. Karma Bella. Really pretty little necklace. The back part of this metal is not the same color as this. This is more of a silvery color, and the chain is more of a gold. Okay. All right. Then we had this fashion necklace. It is in a knot. That'll just be crafted $1. A great layering piece for summer, though. $1. This is what I was trying to get to. This appears to be, it looks like maybe gold filled. I don't know if, is this a pocket watch chain maybe? So here's the clasp, like so. And there's a hook that dangles from it. I know a lot of these vintage hooks like this can be gold filled. I don't see any markings on this, like anywhere. So I don't know. Let's test it. We're going to test it with some gold acid. Actually, we'll just test it right here where this one was. Okay. It immediately disappeared. Immediately. So it's definitely not 14K. I don't know. I think this is gold filled or gold plated or something. It appears nice. Nicer than just like a gold plate. So I don't know. I am going to have to do a little bit of research of that. If anyone's interested, just send me an email. Earring. We have a fun little beaded, stretchy. There's a lot of hair in this. We're going to say craft $1. Earrings. These are all... Oh, we have a pen. Oh, this looks fun. I hope we get the match of that. I really hope we get matches to these earrings because there are some really fun ones in here. This is cool. Very like... We have a hoop. That is stamped 925 silver, so that's great. We have a little ring that looks like it's just a fashion ring, but I'll put it to the side. We have another ring, back to the side. Let's show this pen. This says, I don't know what that says. What does that say? It says by Peter David Inc. I don't know. I will have a price on the screen. Give it Google Lens. And then this says Special Grandma. How cute is that little charm? Silver tone in good condition. We'll say $1. Good crafting piece. All right, we have these. This kind of... I think it is Stella and Dot. That's what it is. It is Stella and Dot. And I have had it before. I knew it was something. Okay, and then this is a little vintage pennant. There is some wear on the bail, but the actual pennant itself seems to be in good condition. We'll say $2. That is gorgeous. I would take that pennant off. And if it doesn't sell, how cute would that be for like a Beauty and the Beast themed fairy door? That'd be cute. We have a pair of brand new in the baggie little gold tone leaf earrings. We'll just say $1. We have this fun like lucite earring, confetti lucite. We'll put that at the side. Ooh, we have some gorgeous, stunning, if you would, earrings. These are gorgeous. Oh my Lantis. Look at these. Look at those. They're stunning. Absolutely stunning. These were never worn. These ear wires are clean. These are never worn. These are awesome. I'm assuming just glass. Glass. Yeah, they're all just glass. This has like that moon glow to it that almost looks like a moonstone. See? See how it's very similar to my moonstone? Absolutely gorgeous earring. I am going to give those a quick Google Lens search and I will have a price on the screen. Those are gorgeous. They look brand new. Are these magnetic? They are not magnetic. Not magnetic posts, so I don't know. We'll put them aside and we'll test the ear post later. Okay. All right, guys, this box is so fun. I love this box. Okay, let's see. Let's get some more fun stuff. We have this crazy thing. Oh, they're clip-ons. Oh, and we have the match. Love that they clipped them together. We have another earring that looks like it's marked 925. Yay. So let's see what this is. These are quite fun. So I thought we were missing a rhinestone, but it looks like there's only one on each. AB coated crystal with a green crystal. These are some kind of resin. They appear to be in really good condition. I'm going to give those a quick Google Lens search and price will be on the screen. Those are fun. Maybe they are artisan made. This has a lot of wear. That'll be craft $1. We have a fun little charm, craft $1. Broken something or another, craft. Earring. Ooh, this is a really cool looking ring. That's really cool. Too bad it has a ton of wear. That'll just be craft $1. It is adjustable. Okay, this looks interesting. All right, I'm just gonna move all. Oh, this looks like a Tiffany earring. A faux, obviously, but it's made to look like Tiffany. All right, I'm just going to. Ooh, we have a brooch. Gorgeous. All right, I'm just gonna push all of these. Let's make sure they're all earrings. So that's a pendant. Move all of these earrings to the side. That's a pendant. Oh, we have another little opal stud. Yay, put that to the side. Okay. Oh, and this looks like it is marked 925 as well. Little 925 stud. Wow, okay, we have lots of little 925 studs. That's exciting. All right. Okay, so then we have this gorgeous butterfly brooch. It is unbranded, but absolutely stunning. And for the enamel and rhinestone brooch, we'll say $5. Gorgeous. We have this thing. It's a ring. We have this cool mandala kind of looking pendant. Glass, we'll say $1. We have this little skull, $1. We have this little pendant. Don't see any maker's marks on it. Let's just make sure it's not. It's a CZ. Really pretty CZ. Let's look it over. Might be a marking in there. I don't see any markings on it, so we'll just say $2. $2 for the little CZ pendant. Then we have this ring. Craft $1. We have this gorgeous prong set glass rhinestone angel brooch. Someone put an earring back on it, but it's definitely a pin brooch. That's a pin back. We'll just say $2. And then we have this face. This could be maybe pewter. I'm not sure. We'll put it to the side to test. All right, let's keep pulling out some more. It's a pretty earring. Ooh, I think we might have the match to that. I'm not sure. Put that over here. Earrings. Oh, we have a 1928 brooch. Ooh, we have another brooch. Oh, it's a little pair of lovebirds. Okay. All right, we're going to show these next. Ow. Okay. First, let's do the little lovebirds. I don't see any maker's marks. It appears to be vintage, like a kind of a brassy gold. And they're two little birds. How cute. We'll say $3. $3 for the little lovebirds. So adorable. Then we have this. Now this pin back is a little bent, which I will bend back. It has the signature 1928 scroll work on the back. Big faux pearl cabochon. For the 1928 brooch, we'll say $8. I typically list those for between 15 and 20, so that's why I said 8. This has no markings. It is magnetic. We craft $1. We have this brooch. Has a little bell, faux bell, with this enamel. Has wear, so that'll just be craft $1. Okay, then we have this gorgeous thing. I don't know what you are. It is, well, I know what it is. It's a piece of glass. Then has a piece of lace, and then another piece of glass to picture frame it in, like sandwich it in. And then it has a soldered edge all the way around so the glass won't separate. Someone put a lot of time and work into this brooch. We are going to say $6. I feel like $6 is a steal for this. $6 for the little lace brooch. Very Victorian, you know, esque. Okay, we have a little bit of a stick. There we go. Okay. This is a cool braided leather bracelet. Very chunky, very boho. Sits at a 6 3/4, 7. And we'll say $2. Then we have this glass. Maybe not. Ooh, we have this. That's pretty. It is marked. I'm not sure what that means. We'll put it to the side. Well, this is pretty. This may be silver. Nope, it is not. It's a pretty ring, though. In good condition. It's like a matte silver. Size 8.5. We'll say $2. $8.50, $2 for the rhinestone ring. Looks maybe vintage. Earring. Ooh, we have another stud that appears to maybe be silver. Cool. Single earring. All right, y'all, this tangle is a lot. I might have to pause and untangle this, okay? All right, this is a gold, matte gold tone with orange beads. This is a great summer piece. Unfortunately, the clasp needs to be replaced, okay? There's wear on the extender and chain. So that's going to be crafted $1. That's going to be crafted $1. It's so fun and spring and summery. All right, I'm going to pause. I'm going to untangle this mess. And oh, wait a minute. What are these? What are these? This looks like a piece of coral. This appears to be coral. Very old looking. Maybe an antique? These are old. These are very old looking earrings. I don't know. These I'm going to have to look up and maybe test for gold. Those are cool. Okay. All right. Then we have, oh, this is marked Napier. Don't know if we got the match for that or not. Okay. Ooh, we have another brooch. Art. A-R-T. Wow. Oh my goodness. We are missing stones, but that is one of the most stunning brooches. I love how bright and spring-like that is. Oh, I may hold on to this to craft with. I don't think I can let that go for craft. That is gorgeous. I love the moon glow in the middle. Yeah, I'm holding on to that to craft with myself. That is stunning. All right. Then we have this big thing. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and... Oh, then let's show this off. We have a little bit of wear right here on the end caps of the cuff. It is a 7 to 7 1/4. Has wear, so this will be crafted $1. Has wear. All right, I'm going to pause. I'm going to untangle this. I'll be right back. Y'all, I haven't even started untangling this. I just started moving some of the studs to the side. And like the first 5 that I picked up are all good. I just want to show them really quickly before I move on to untangling. This is marked 14 karat gold. Huge setting with a big piece of lapis. Okay, 14 karat gold. Then this pearl is marked 585. It is a gorgeous, lustrous pearl earring, 585. Then I picked this up and I'm like, nope, not this one. I picked this one up and I was like, that looks like a diamond. Straight to diamond. 14 karat gold and a diamond. 14 karat gold and a diamond. This one I think was just $9.25. I think this one may have been just $9.25. But yeah, I just want to show that I literally just was moving the studs away and I found three 14 karat gold earrings. 3 14 karat gold earrings. And one of them's a diamond. So yeah. Yep. So yeah, guys, if whoever, check your studs. All right, I'm going to go back to untangling this now. Alrighty, guys, I went ahead and untangled everything and moved all the earrings to the side. As I was doing so, I did find a few things that looked interesting when it came to the earrings and a match. So let me show the match first, which are these really pretty faceted ear threader style earrings. Really cute faceted beads. We're going to say $2. Then these earrings look like $9.25 silver to me. So we have a little pearl and a little dream catcher. So we'll put those to the side. And last but not least, I found these 2 earrings. And this earring is marked 14K or 585. I can't remember. And that does test as an amethyst. This one is slightly magnetic and there's no markings, but it looks like gold to me. So these 2 are gold. Well, this one's gold. I'm not sure about this one. So yay. All right. Then we have these single little heart charms. This one looks like silver, but they're not. They kind of give me Brighton vibes. If you want all 3 of them, we'll say $2. All right. Then I had this little this is that little dainty chain that I said was marked something. It is marked $9.25 silver. Is on a gold vermeil, and it says, I am enough. but 925, yay. And then let's get started with untangling. First the tangles. Okay, so this is a matte gold tone necklace. Might be there a little tiny bit of wear on the clasp. We have this like vintage, like lucite acrylic, and then an art glass something or another that might be broken. So if anyone wants this tangle, we're just gonna say $3, $3 for that tangle. Then we have this, and I tried working on this tangle for the longest time and I just gave up. This tangle has some really nice pieces in it. This is a real stone. It is a matte gold tone on this like gold and silver and gunmetal chain that is also tangled with this gemstone. I don't know, maybe some kind of jasper, but these are stones. And it is also tangled in this gorgeous, I could not get this untangled, y'all. Gorgeous faceted, I believe that is also a jasper of some kind. Gorgeous faceted glass and stone arrow necklace. So there's gorgeous pieces in here. This stone necklace, and this stone necklace. So if anyone wants to try and untangle this, this will be $10. $10 and you're getting 3 gorgeous stone necklaces. $10 for that tangle. All right. Then I was able to untangle this Coldwater Creek. This is like an antique gold brass tone with all of these red seed beads. For the Coldwater Creek, we are just going to say $4. $4 for the Coldwater Creek. Then we have half of a watch band, it looks like. Craft $1. This is the Jessica Simpson. That is Jessica Simpson, has wear. But it's very cute, very boho. All of these like chains. This will be craft $1. Then we have this gorgeous brooch. It is vintage, missing a ton of stones. That is craft $1. This is a gorgeous strand of labradorite. Oh, and it's marked. It is marked. Oh, it's marked several things. Hold on. It is marked TNT. And it is marked something on the clasp. I believe it says gold filled. I believe there is like a 1 dash something. So I believe this is gold filled. And this basically clasps right here. So you can have this as the front pendant. So it dingles like so. Or you can have this in the back and you can just have this gorgeous strand of labradorite. These are labradorite beads. They have a gorgeous flash. Look at that flash right there. Gorgeous flash. I love labradorite beads. And I would assume these are all the gold-filled beads as well. So gold-filled and labradorite with like this bone. We're going to say $10. $10 for that gorgeous labradorite. Then we have this pendant. It is an acrylic made to look like an agate. We'll just say $1. We have the silver tone Rolo chain. Just silver tone. Say $1. Then we have this really fun plunder, and this is marked Plunder Designs. Right there. Plunder Designs. It is like an antiqued brass with faux pearls. There is some scratching on the faux pearls, but, you know, it's kind of made to be kind of boho-y. I would even say maybe a little bit of a steampunk vibe. This is about a 7 1/4. And it has faceted beads. And there is also a clasp if you didn't want to toggle it. And for the plunder, we'll say $5. Well, there's a little bit of scratching, so we'll say $4. $4 for the plunder. Really fun piece. Next, we have a Premier Designs little antiqued brass snake chain. We'll say $3. Go to put a pendant on. We have this is going to be craft. Craft, it has a lot of scratching. Next, we have a little Christmas charm bracelet. That'll just be $1. Next, we have this fun necklace. Looks vintage or vintagey looking. It's not actually vintage, just made to look it. Oh, it's marked. There's the mark. I don't know that. I have no idea what that mark is. X5. We'll say craft $1. We have a gorgeous white seed bead. So like the shimmery clear gold bead. For the memory wire bracelet, we'll just say $2. Then we have these very Y2K, which Y2K jewelry is coming back. And this one is a antique kind of gunmetal, and this one is also it's a gunmetal. There is like a powdery substance on these, so they need good cleaning. So I'm just gonna say both of these for $1 if someone wants to clean those up. Not sure what that is. Next we have a cuff that says "Be Brave, Be Fierce." It is very pliable, so you make this any wrist size. We'll just say $1. Okay, next we have this little boys, or I'm not sure if they're angels. I'm not sure. Cute little pendant. Don't see any markings on it. It's magnetic. We'll see $2 for the little boys. We have this little faux Pandora charm that says "Passport." That'll just be crafted $1. A little cute daisy ear cuff. We have another one of these. This will be $1. We have this little like pewter metal horse charm, $1. This has a lot of wear. This will be craft $1. Earring. We have this little ring. It has a little cursive A. I don't see any maker's marks. However, it does look like silver. It is a size 4. And we're going to put that to the side to test. Next is this gorgeous. This was branded. This is an Ann Taylor. Ann Taylor. It has these faux coins and real pearls. So we have this coin, the ship, this coin, it's double-sided. So lots of really fun little coins. These do appear to be real freshwater pearls. They are. So for the Ann Taylor, we're going to say $10. We're going to say $10 for the Ann Taylor little faux coin little necklace. Very long, antiqued matte gold tone chain. So fun, $10. All right, next, this is a really fun little necklace. It does have a little wear. It is a Cato. This is the Cato tag, 1946. And it does have a little wear, so we're just going to say $1. It's fun, though. Next, we have an art glass. These are a glass heart. Now, this one is broken right here. Do you see that? It's cracked. Okay, this one's cracked, but these two... This one also might be cracked. So we're just going to craft this for $1. These are gorgeous glass hearts. So pretty. All right. And then that was that. Then again, I have all of these earrings. So I'm going to pause, match up these earrings, and I'll be right back. Alrighty, guys. We did not get that many matches, unfortunately. Womp, womp, womp. But we did get a few matches. First thing, we're going to start off with these gold tone ear threader style smoky gray faceted glass rhinestones. They kind of give me Kate Spade vibes. Really cute. We'll say $2. Then we have these clip-on earrings that have some wear. They have some paint chipping on them. We're going to say $1. We have these silver tone little enameled flower studs. We'll just say $1. We have these earrings that I believe are 925 silver, and we will test. Price will be on the screen. Then we have these little itty bitty 925 studs that we will test, and price will be on the screen. Little gold vermeil studs. And then we have these that I want to test, these ear wires. Gorgeous rhinestone earrings. Okay, and then we have this little Givenchy little charm. We're going to say $3. We have this little itty bitty cloisonne enamel pen. It looks very old. I don't know what that means. We'll say $2. We have this little pendant. I don't believe it's anything. We'll just say craft $1. We have this that is also magnetic. It has a lab created or like a faux opal center. We'll just say $2. We have a little charm that looks like a brain charm, but I don't know. We'll say $1. And then we have this charm that I believe is Hallmark. Yes, it is actually marked. It's actually marked right on it. Mark something. LTC stainless steel, JCM China. And it's a little smiley face flower and a sister. And it's a little Hallmark charm. These go on the stainless steel bracelets. We'll just say $2. All right. And then the rest are all singles. These are all singles. These are all gold. These are all gold single studs. And then these are all 925. Well, I believe they're 925 at least. So And there's even more. We have some hoops. We have this ring. We have these, I don't know, these coral that I'm not sure what they are. All right, let's go ahead and test these ear wires. I think they could possibly be gold. So we're just going to scratch them right here. Alrighty guys, I went ahead and scratched everything. Let's test it. Let's test the sterling first. Let's see. So these little studs are sterling. We will just say $5. $5 for the little sterling studs. So these I would say are also sterling. We'll say $10. And then this ring is not testing, so I would say that is costume. Size 4, we'll just say $1. Okay, so that's that. And then for the gold, we're going to use 14 karat gold acid. Okay, so I can tell you right now, these are not gold. So I will have a price on the screen for those. Gorgeous. Wow, guys, these are sitting. Now I'm going to let it sit for a minute, but these coral earrings haven't disappeared yet. But it looks like it is maybe starting to fade. I can't tell. All of the studs up here, all of these studs are all testing 14K. So these might be a lower grade. We could test them for 10 karat gold. Let's just see. Just curious. We'll see how long. The 10 karat gold acid is the one that takes the longest to test. So, all right. So if anyone is interested in purchasing the single gold studs, let's go through them quickly. They are all gold. For the lapis, there's a ton of gold here. We're going to say the single lapis earring, we're going to say $15. Single seashell earring, $10. Single diamond stud, email me if interested. I'll have to look into how much a single diamond stud earring goes for. This gold ball, we'll say, again, nice bit of weight of gold here, $10. This gorgeous, huge faceted amethyst. This is a huge amethyst. Nice bit of gold again. We're going to say $15. For the single pearl, we'll say $10. For the single, I believe what is spinel, we're going to say $15. For the single pearl, there's a lot of gold on here. We're going to say $15. So those are for that. The coral is still sitting. So these, I am definitely going to have to do some more research. These are really old earrings. I don't believe these are, they're awesome. So these I'm going to have to do some research on. These probably are not going to be for sale anytime soon. These are all gold though. Yay for gold. If anyone wants to need a single silver earrings, we have a single opal. We'll say $5. We have this single opal, $5. We have this ruby. Yes, we have a ruby. And I believe this was $9.25. Yes, this is $9.25 with the gold vermeil. We'll say $10 for the single ruby. This is a single earring that was marked just $9.25. We'll say $5. I think that's, I'm not sure what that is. We have this little itty bitty single opal heart. We'll say $5. We'll say $5. Little $9.25 studs. Little opal stud, $5. A little B, $5. CZ. Is this one silver or gold? This is actually stamped something. I cannot make out what it says. I do not believe that is silver, so I'll put that to the side. For the single hoops, we'll do $5 for both single hoops. We have this gorgeous, I'm going to be holding on to this single, and as well as this single, because I'll turn that into a charm. If anyone wants a single turquoise, $5. Big single CZ, $3. single $3, single hoop $3, single stud $3, single rose gold stud $3, single candy cane stud $3, single marcasites, that is marked 925 Soma, $3. And let's see, 925 CZ $3, 925, I believe, let's just double check. Yep, 925 CZ $3, 925 $3. Gorgeous little, those could be more than CZ. We'll say $3. And then if anyone wants the rest, just let me know. All right, so yay. And then we have these two. I'll do both of those for $3. These were both singles. We'll say both of them for $3. And the rest I have to look into. All right, so honestly, this was a pretty good box. I mean, we got a ton of gold. Were they singles? Yeah. But gold's gold. And there's a nice bit of it here. If I were to scrap that, that's still a decent amount. I would make my money back just off scrapping this. So I'm happy. Oh, and we also got this pile of rings. I don't know what the sizes were on these. Honestly, I didn't even go over these with a magnet, most of them. If anyone wants all of these rings, we'll just say $5. $5, you can get the whole pile of rings. All right, I am going to move this to the side, and we are going to, by the way, everything is still sitting. Everything is still sitting. So I'm going to move these to the side, and we're going to open a 925 lot. All right, let's go ahead and start off with a 925 ring lot. I don't know why I bought this lot. Oh, this looks like a maybe piece of jade. Yes, this is testing as jadeite spinel. Gorgeous. It's jadeite spinel. I'm assuming a very light green jade. It is stamped China. And then, oh, it's a Ross Simon. We have a Ross Simon 925 jade ring. Let's get a size on it. It is a size 5. Size 5 Ross Simon. We're going to say $30. Next, ooh, this looks like maybe green onyx. It's testing over glass into quartz amethyst citrine, but I'm wondering if this is a green onyx. Has this gorgeous filigree detail. Oh, look how detailed these flowers are. Absolutely stunning. And this is a big facet of what I think is green onyx. Gorgeous. Let's see if there's any markings. I don't see any markings on it. This is a size, we are a size 5. Size 5 gorgeous ring. We're going to say $30. $30 for the possible green onyx. Then we have this gorgeous, this looks like coral. It is marked Bow Sterling. Bow Sterling. It is a size, oh, it's adjustable. So it goes as small as a 5, and it can go up to an 8. So from a 5 to an 8. Gorgeous Bow Sterling. We'll say $25. $25 for the very cool coral 3D ring. Ooh, this is fun. We have a very large, very thick bezel cabochon ring. It is not stamped anything. Size, oh, it's stamped 925 on the outside of the band. Size just over a 7. Just over a 7. This is a gorgeous piece of turquoise. I don't know if it's a real piece of turquoise. I'm not sure. Not sure if that's real turquoise or not. It doesn't really look like turquoise to me, but it could be. We're going to say 25. We have this gorgeous ring. We have a gorgeous, what is that, lotus flower? Might be a lotus flower. I'm not sure. It is an open ring. As is, it's a 7.5. You can, go up to a 10 if you want it open, or if you want it closed, probably like a 7 or so. We'll say 15. 15 for the little flower ring. And then wowza. This is quite the statement. Quite the statement of a piece of tiger's eye. Whoa. Stunning. It is sitting at about, if you tighten it, about an 8, and then you can open it up the way to, like, I don't know, 11. But I would say the smallest an 8. So an 8 at the smallest, and get it bigger. No markings at all. 925? 950. Even better than 925. Even better, it is marked 950. So it's more pure of a silver. And we'll say 30 bucks. So that was that little ring lot. Not bad. Loved the jade, the raw Simon jade, and the green onyx. Next, we have a little 925 earring lot. And let's see if we can match these up quickly. All right, I went ahead and matched up the earrings. We have one single stud. We'll just say $1. I don't know. Then we have these little ball studs. We'll say $6. $6. They are very in the style of, you know, Tiffany or what have you. Always check the post. They would say for the earrings, they would say T & Co. if they were. These do not, so we'll say $6. We have these gold vermeil spiral studs. They are stamped 925. And for the spirals, we'll say $6, 925 silver. We have these really cool cat face earrings. Those are so cute. They're little cats. Little cat studs. Gorgeous. I don't see any branding, but we're going to say 15. 15 for the cat face studs. Then we have these little inlaid stone ladybugs. What is that? Crushed coral? Inlaid crushed coral, maybe onyx. And it looks like we have 2 pairs. So we'll say the first pair is 15. And let's see if this pair is the same. Yeah, same. We're going to say 15. 15 for each of those. Then we have these little inlaid, I think these are sodalite. They look a little light to be lapis, but it could be lapis. Sometimes it's really hard to tell when they're like really little pieces. But for these, we'll say $8. Talking about lapis, here is definitely a piece of lapis. These are quite thick. They have a nice bezel. Gorgeous detailing, kind of like a Yermanesque. These are stamped something on the back that I cannot make out. So these are marked 95097, so 1997, and then there is a name. So these could be native, possibly. I don't know. Konas? 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 I don't know. 97950. I will have a price on the screen for those. We'll see. All right, these are stunning. These are like a light green. Faceted. They are stunning. Look at that. I imagine wearing these outside when the light hits it. These are testing as an aqua. These are testing as Tanzanite aqua. So Tanzanite aqua, they are marked 925 Sarda. Sarda, S-A-R-D-A, Sarda. 925 Sarda. I don't know. I think I've gotten it one time. I cannot remember if they comped out well or not, but I will give those a Google lens. I will look up Sarda and I will price on the screen. Gorgeous aqua earrings. Next, we have these Celtic knots. Celtic knots. They are marked. They are marked with several things on the post that I cannot make out. But for the Celtic knots, we'll say $8. $8 for the Celtic knots. They're very nice sized. My favorite, should I say these for last, but they are gorgeous. Moonstones or these labradorite? I think these are labradorite. I can't tell if they're moonstones or labradorite. Either way, they are gorgeous. Stunning earrings. Let's see if they're marked. 925 is the only markings on these. And we're going to say 25. 25 for those. Gorgeous. I think they're labradorite. $25. Next, we have these vintage tiger's eye. Very old. These look like Taxco. Or maybe native. I don't know. They look really old. There's no markings on these. Maybe there's a marking on the post. Oh. We're going to say 15. 15 for the vintage tiger's eye studs. They looked old. Okay, then we have these. These look like amethyst. Let's see. Just amethyst. Gorgeous earrings. Mark 925. We will say 15 for those. These look like maybe inlaid, I don't know, Mojave turquoise, is that what it's called? Like a spiny oyster of some kind, or maybe it's a shell. I don't know. We'll say $6. I think we have the earring back right here. Earring backs look like they might be mismatched, but $6 for those. And then, last but not least, is a gorgeous piece of striped coral. It's like a yellowy orange stripe with red coral. Very pretty. No markings on these. For the coral, we'll say $10. So I loved that earring lot. That was a great little earring lot. Hopefully you guys thought so too. And then before we move on, let's actually do another lot. This is a 925 necklace lot. So let's see what is in here. Let's move those to the side. Oh, looks like they have the tag in here. It says sterling silver elements. Okay, that means that the clasps or the beads or whatever should be sterling. Ooh, I see some gorgeous crystal. And ooh, is that turquoise? Ooh, okay. Ooh, moonstones. Oh my goodness, do you see that moonstone? And this is chalcedony. Oh. Oh my goodness, that is stunning. This looks too small for me though. This has got to be like a, what, a 6, 6.25. It is a 6.5, 6 3/4. 6.5 to 6 3/4. Gorgeous chalcedony and moonstone. We're going to say $30. $30 for that one. Then we have this 925 clasp with art glass. This is also a size 6.5 to 6 3/4. And we will say $12. Next we have this purple ribbon with a 925 clasp. We'll say $3. $3 for that. Next we have faux pearls with like a almost scarab looking clasp. Faux pearls, there is something on them, so we'll just say $3. Okay, we have this little conch shells with a 925 clasp. These are pretty. These are usually really popular around summertime. Dyed purple, we'll say $5. Then we have this piece of art glass. Love this. It has like that texture around the edge. Gorgeous piece of art glass. And what is silver on here? The clasp is marked 925 silver. So gorgeous 925 necklace. We'll say $10. Next, we have this 925 necklace. The huge 925 lobster claw. These look like maybe garnets. Yes, we have garnets. So sterling silver with garnets. Gorgeous necklace. We will say $15. Yeah. $15 for the 925 silver. I mean, that lobster claw is huge. $15 for the garnets. Garnets, $15. Okay, next we have another art glass, it looks like. Or maybe just seed beads. I don't even know if that's silver. It's non-magnetic. I'm not sure though. We'll just say $5. Next we have... That's a tangle. Oh, here we go. This is marked 925. We have 3 strands of like leather. Looks on the short side. Let's get a measurement on this one. Kind of reminds me of the James Avery one we got a while back. I was so sad to sell that, but it didn't fit me. This is 16 inches. And that one's not going to fit me either, so we'll say $8. $8. I mean, it's worth that for just for the clasp. We have a stone bracelet. I'm not sure what the stone is, though. Okay, there we go. So we have little light green, almost like peridot color crystals with faux pearls. We have this big stone in the middle that is testing as a stone of some kind. And then we have a 925 silver spring ring clasp. And we'll say $6. $6 for this stone and sterling bracelet. Next, we have another art glass piece. This seems quite short. Let's get a length on it. It is marked 925 on the clasp. It is a 15-inch, and we'll say $6 for that one. $6 for that. Ooh, this looks like, look at these. These look like sterling. That's quite a bit of sterling too. Move this clasp. Let's test this really quickly to see if this is sterling. And it is sterling. It is sterling. So this is quite nice bit of sterling right here and right here. And then the clasp. These are glass beads. Are they? I believe they're glass. Yes, these are glass. So for this one, we're going to say 20. We're going to say $20 on that one. That is great. $20 for that piece. That is awesome. $20, all sterling. All right, then we have this. Looks like another art glass piece. This one is much longer than the other. Maybe made by the same artisan. This one's about 30 inches. And we'll say $10 for this one. Gorgeous blue and like orangey color on a sterling silver chain. Let's just see if it's, yeah. We'll say $10 for that one. Then we have this little stone chip strand. Not sure what these stones are. Sterling silver sand dollar, sterling silver clasp. We'll see $10 for that one as well. Then we have this gorgeous crystal. This is branded breast cancer 925. Gorgeous faceted crystals. And that is a 7.5 inch. And the charm that dangles is about a half an inch. And we're going to say $10 for the gorgeous faceted crystal necklace. $10. Then we have this. I would assume this part is the 925 part and maybe the beads. Adjustable bracelet. We'll say $3. Then we have these gorgeous, gorgeous faceted crystal. I love the square cut crystals on this. We have orange and purple. I think that is some sports teams colors, possibly. Ooh, it looks like we might be marked. It is marked. I can't tell what that says though. It is a star-shaped clasp toggle with an R that you could take off. And it fits a 7-inch. And we'll say $10 for the crystal. Ooh, we're going to save the best for last. Then we have this little Believe bracelet. And it is stamped Stir. And this is gorgeous. It says Believe with these blue and green crystals. Gorgeous, very dainty bracelet. I love all of this art glass we're getting. 6 3/4. And we're going to say $10 as well. Okay, and then last but not least, I was saving this for the last. This is gorgeous. I don't know if these are real turquoise or not. They do look like real turquoise. We have this sterling silver pendant, and I would assume all of this is sterling silver beads and wire. It goes into a sterling silver toggle, and y'all, this is awesome. I think these could be turquoise. I don't know. Let's look at the drill holes. I don't see any white. I don't see any white on the drill holes. So I don't know, but I mean, that looks like a piece of turquoise to me. But some of these don't. I don't know. I'm going to say it could be, but we're not sure. It is 18-inch with a 2 3/4, 2.5 inch drop pendant. And we're going to say 35. 35 for this one. All right, guys, so that was my video. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps the channel. It really helps the video. It really helps. What also really helps is commenting. If you would comment hi, if you would comment hello, if you would comment what your favorite piece was, that would be great. Again, if there was something you'd like to purchase, again, all you have to do is send me an email at BrytenYourDay@yahoo.com. Again, timestamp, brief description, and the price. All right, guys, I will see you in my next one. Bye, y'all. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe to my second channel, Bryten Your Day Jewelry Sales. Bye, y'all.